Hi, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today. Today, we are going to be talking about the six-figure blog blueprint. This is the exact blueprint that I have followed to build a six-figure blog with mine in under 2 years. So today, my name is Whitney Bonds, and this is where I'm going to be talking about my course launch event. I'm so excited. I put a lot of work into it. I've constantly been getting asked, can you build a course to help me out with this? I know you're always explaining through your YouTube videos and your articles, but I actually want some help step by step. And that's kind of how this all came about. So today I'm going to tell you the cheat code from a six-figure mom blogger. So in this workshop, it's going to be about just explaining to you guys a little bit more about myself and what the six-figure blog blueprint really is. And then I'm going to talk about what's all included and then next steps. So let's get started. Now, just so you guys know who this program is for, this is only for people who have a WordPress website. I'm really big on just teaching what I know, and I don't know or use the other platforms like Wix or Squarespace. I don't use those, so I can't teach what I don't know. So I use WordPress. So if you are interested in this program, I definitely recommend that you have a WordPress website. Next is I want to be able to work with bloggers who have a defined niche. So this program is strictly just to help you learn how to get consistent traffic to your website and then monetize that traffic. So you are already past the discovery stage of what you should blog about. And then this is also for bloggers who want to make money. So you are not blogging for fun. You want to make money blogging. This is not a hobby. So I want those people who are laser focused, who want a passive income through their blog. Those are the people that I want to be able to help, because this is a business and you have to stay laser focused on this, and I want to help you get there. And also, this is for bloggers who are in the United States or Canada. Now, because I live in the United States, I only can talk to what is in the US. So there are a lot of ad companies and affiliate programs that only work with people in the United States. So I don't want to be recommending an affiliate program to you guys or an ad network that you can't use in your country. So I only want to be fair to you guys, and I do not want to give you misinformation. So that's why I'm going to just structure this course to only those in the United States or Canada, because I know specifically how to actually work with these companies here in this country. Now, who this program is not for, this is not for bloggers who do not have a website up and running. So I have a free website tutorial on how you can actually get your website up and running. I go in very great detail on how to do that. So before you go ahead and take the course, I would like for your website to at least be up and running first. So when you do take the course, you can actually take everything that's in there and implement it right away, so you can start seeing results faster. And this is not for people who are looking to make money right away. So the way that I teach is that it takes about 6 months to a year to start ranking on Google. And yes, that is no fun, but it's a process. It's a long game, but it is worth it. Trust me. So I just want you guys to know this is for people who are using this. You're still going to be 100% focused, but your expectations as far as making money are going to be long term. So you know that if I just put in the work, I do what I think I need to do, I will start making money. So just have that mindset will help you as far as the expectation. So when you do start getting your money in, you're like, okay, this is about the right time that's supposed to happen. And then this is also not for people who cannot be consistent. So the way to make money blogging, the key is consistency. So you want to be able to at least try and do an article or publish an article at least 1 week or every 2 weeks. If you can't do that, then this is probably not the right time for you. Now, I want you to keep in mind, though, when I did my blog, I also had my whole family. I had my husband and my son at the time. I was pregnant. With my second child, I had a 9 to 5. So I was doing all this at the same time I was actually building my blog. So this is definitely doable, but you want to make sure that you're going to be able to fit in this the time. So the limited time that we do have, you need to be focused on your blog. So I just want you guys to make sure that this is something that you can really take the time out. And there's not even a lot of time that you need to take time out for. But if I say around like 5 to 10 hours a week, if you can dedicate that to this blog, then you can be successful. All right, so my backstory. So a little bit about me. I was an ambitious marketing manager trying to climb the corporate ladder. until I had kids. You know, that was my whole dream. I just wanted to be a senior vice president or president of a huge corporate, you know, company or whatever. I don't know. That was just my goal. And then I had kids. So that just changed everything. And so at the age of 30, I was pregnant with my second child. And at this point, I was desperate to leave my job. So I already had my son. I was missing out on so much of his life. And I said, when I'm able to, I want to be able to quit my job by the time I have my daughter. And then so I started looking online for different ways that moms can actually make money from home. And I could not find anything that seemed legitimate online. You know, I actually want to hear from a mom to see what did she do and how does she work from home to make money with her kids. And, you know, you can hear these stories all the time about different moms working from home with their kids, but I'm like, well, where are they? And can I hear from them? I couldn't find that. So my challenge to find a solution birthed my business. So I was praying about my situation. I know it was the Lord that gave me the idea to just reach out to work from home moms and ask them, what do they do? How do they get started? Much do they make? And then I asked them and then they answered, and I wrote all of their interviews. I put it into a website that is now Tried and True Mom Jobs. So if you guys feel free to check out my website, see how I do it. And you can see the detail that I put in my articles are a big reason why I'm able to be so successful. And I teach you guys the same thing that I do, just so you can have the same success. And because of this, so I had the idea and then I implemented, and the biggest thing was that I learned SEO. And once I started implementing SEO, my site blew up in 6 months to a year. Google started noticing my website, and then they just started showing up my articles high up in the search results, and I was getting so much traffic. And then my story started getting around, and I was featured on Parents Magazine, Forbes, Business Insider, and many more. So this was just like, this is like game changing. So I followed a proven business model and I put what I learned in the six-figure blog blueprint. And then that is why we are here today. And this is why I care so much. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, because this was me. I was at a soul-sucking 9-to-5, pregnant with my second child, desperate to be the one raising my own kids. And I also still have my ambition. So yes, I love my kids and I want to be there, but I want to be more than just mom as well. I didn't want to lose my identity. I still needed to challenge myself. I still needed to have a creative outlet. And that's why I chose blogging. I thank God that I did, because I can actually have both. I can be here for my kids and build a business at the same time. And after this many different trial and errors, trying every source to make money, I finally figured out a formula that allowed me to know what types of articles I should write, how to get people to read them, how to monetize them. And I've been doing this since January 2018. And after a year of learning how all this works, I made 6 figures. And I'm telling you guys, I was blown away. I had no idea that I could make this much money blogging. My husband, everybody was just like, what, Whitney is doing this? So I know I have something here, and I know I have enough to share with you guys. And that's why I want to be able to teach you guys the same tactics that I use to grow my blog to help you grow yours as well. And I just want to share with you guys my numbers, because I think this will help you put in perspective the importance of the way I blog and how you can apply this as well. So my first year blogging, I didn't know what I was doing. I just built a website and had no idea how I would get traffic. But about a year I started my blog in January 2018, and I learned about SEO, which is basically how to write your articles to rank on Google, in June. And after that, I started implementing everything that I learned. And then about 6 months later, my site blew up. I just started getting so much traffic from Google. And you can see my income drastically increased because I was getting so much traffic from Google. And at the time, I was also getting a lot of traffic from Pinterest. Now, Pinterest has completely changed their algorithm, but before this, I was getting traffic from Pinterest and Google. So I was getting so many people coming to my blog, which was how I was able to make so much money. So the way I made my money is through ads and affiliate marketing. Now I went back to my actual income reports to figure out like how much did I make through ads and affiliate marketing. I made $50,000 in just ads alone, which to me is great. But then you can see the bulk of the other money came from affiliate marketing. So that is why affiliate marketing is my favorite source of income, because it's where I make the most of my money. And that's what I love to teach, because that's how I make the most of my money. So this is what happened. But at the end of this 2019, Pinterest changed their algorithm and I lost all of my traffic from Pinterest. And I was getting over 100,000 page views a month just from Pinterest. And just think about it, that's all gone. So at this point in 2020, I am only getting traffic from Google. And also, this was the year of the pandemic. So all the ad companies, their ad dollars went way down because of the pandemic. So I was having months where I was making $8,000 a month in just ads. That went all the way down to $1,000. So this is very important for you guys to know. You do not want to put all your eggs in one basket. Had I just only been happy with just getting my ad income, saying $50,000 a year, which is not bad, if I depended on that, I would have no income. But because I diversified my income, I was able to at least have affiliate marketing for me. Excuse me. So then the third year, so you can see that I made just a little bit more than my second year, but also this is important to know. I lost 100,000 page views per month, which is my traffic should have been a lot worse. And I also lost all of my ad income, basically just making only $1,000 a month. So you can see I still made a lot of money, and that's all through affiliate marketing. So you see how important it is to fully understand affiliate marketing and how important it is to get Google traffic. It's also important to know that I also took time off with my blog. I took about 3 to 4 months off just working because I was moving. I had my, excuse me. I had my son this year. And so I just had a baby, my third son. So I took a break and I just stopped working. And my blog still ran on autopilot because I was getting traffic from Google. I was stuck in the search results. And Google traffic is so valuable because when people are searching for things on Google, they are either at the purchasing stage or just at the stage where they're looking for more information, trying to make a purchase. So because of that, I was able to sustain my income. This is also the year I started my YouTube channel because I said, I want to diversify my income. I want to make sure that even though Google has been great for me, I still want to have other sources of revenue coming in. So this is when I started my YouTube channel. So you can see in the fourth year, my income increased, and that increase was because of YouTube. So you can also see that my income is sustainably primarily Google traffic. I'm getting a lot of traffic from Google and I'm making a lot of money through affiliate commissions. So this is how I was able to continuously make multiple 6 figures per year. And it's all primarily because of I'm getting good traffic from Google. I'm writing my articles in a certain way that people are enjoying, and I'm writing them in a way that encourages them to make a purchase, which is when they make a purchase using one of my unique affiliate links, I earn a commission. So these are my numbers, and this is just kind of giving you the whole story of where I've been the last 4 years and how you can get here as well. So how did the 6-figure blog blueprint start? Well, when I finally figured out how to blog the right way, I started making money on autopilot. Like I was folding laundry, doing the dishes, playing Barbie with my daughter, putting the kids to bed. I'm doing all these things just being mom. And I keep getting these emails that are saying, congratulations, you have earned a commission. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have actually found a true stay-at-home mom job. Like I'm literally being able to be mom and make money at the same time. And because I'm in the search results, people are constantly searching for things on Google. I have a number of my articles in the search results. They're clicking on my articles and I'm making money from ads and affiliate marketing. So that's how this works. So people just started asking how, and I don't know if you guys have seen my YouTube videos or read my blog articles, but I've gotten so many questions on how are you doing this? Can you teach me? And just after, honestly, guys, I have said no to way too many requests and that I can count. And people have tried to ask me, can I do one-on-one coaching for them and things like that? So I just said, all right, I'm going to go ahead and create a way to support aspiring bloggers and learning how to implement the exact framework that I use day in and day out to consistently make 6 figures a year with my blog and how they can do it as well. So this is how the 6 figure blog blueprint was born. And this is why we are here today. I'm finally getting over not doing anything and just saying, okay, I'm going to sit down and create a program to help other people, because I have finally achieved financial freedom where I can go out and do other things and have my blog running on autopilot. And I want to be able to help you guys to have the same freedom. So this is a program overview of the 6 figure blog blueprint. I have live trainings, training videos, downloadables, and other resources. This is all inside the program. And these are just some things I want to make sure that you guys are aware of before you start on your blogging journey, not to kind of go this route, because I've gone this route and I want you to make sure that you're not going to make the same mistakes. So using Pinterest to get traffic to my site, it worked great until it didn't anymore. So I had said before that I was getting massive traffic to my website, like 100,000 page views per month. And Pinterest changed their algorithm where basically they want everyone to stay on their platform now. So they are making money through ads. So brands are coming to Pinterest and paying them just to have ads on their platform. So they need people to continue to scroll to pass those ads, so they'll get paid or they'll get noticed. And so Pinterest, they don't want to, before they were just giving you good pins and giving you the ability to just click away from their platform to go to someone else's blog article. They make it harder for you to do that now because they want people to stay on their platform. So because of that, people like me, bloggers, we're not getting as much traffic to our websites anymore. So because of that, and another thing, Pinterest, they have gone through like an identity crisis. They don't really know what they're doing. And they also are like, they're trying new things. They're trying to get rid of spam, but they're also marking legitimate accounts as spam too. So they had did that to mine one time, and I had lost my account for like a week. And sometimes it was a couple of days. It happened twice. So I was depending on this platform to get traffic, and then they would mess up and I would get no traffic. So it was just too fickle and I couldn't take it anymore. So I no longer use Pinterest to get traffic to my website. I'm not saying I'll never go back, but until that I see that it will be worth it, then I'm going to just leave Pinterest alone and put my money and my resources where I'm actually going to start making money and getting traffic to my website. The next roadblock was that I was also using social media to get traffic to my website. And it works, but it doesn't work for me, I'll say. And because it takes a lot of work. And I'm going to try another social media strategy, just see if it works. But when I at first was doing this, it's just a lot of work, not things that I want to put into too much time into. And the way that I blog, it doesn't require me to use social media. So that's one thing I do like about the way that I blog. I'm just trying to venture out into some different things now, but for the way that I blog, you do not have to use social media. And then just the amount of time that Instagram and Facebook, they push out new posts, it'll be like for a day or two. So this was before Reels, but even with Reels, they don't last as long. Now, my time did not turn into any money. I honestly was just wasting my time trying to put all this effort into one post only for it to fail, basically. And I also did not have a plan. So I want to be clear that social media can work and you can get you a lot of traffic to your blog, but it does require a lot of work. And you have to be present and continue to show up in favor of the algorithm. So, I was able to take 3 or 4 months off of my blog. I couldn't do that with social media and depend on that as a source of income. So that's one thing that is important to understand, that you can't take breaks if you want to use social media. You can take breaks if you blog the way that I do. And then I tried everything to get traffic to my website. So I had this great idea for a website, but I had no idea how I would get traffic. I was trying all the different ways. I tried Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Google Ads. I actually paid for people just to come to my website. It was a huge failure, huge money loss. Don't do it. Press releases, Flipboard, forums, Quora, guest posting, directory listings, Facebook ads, you name it. I tried it. I tried all these different ways to get traffic to my website, and none of them worked. None of them were consistent. So I'm just telling you guys, if there is a way on here that you want to try, you can if you want, but I'm telling you, I've tried these ways, they don't work. And that's why I confess, and I'm showing you my numbers, that Google traffic is the only traffic that you want, especially because it's long-term, it's valuable, and it's consistent. And then you also have to make sure that you are writing your articles in a certain way. So it's not just for Google, but you also have to write for people at the same time. So it took me a while before I could learn how to write my articles in a certain way that people would enjoy. So because I knew exactly in my head how I wanted to write my blog articles. I wanted to give all the information to the user so they didn't have to go anywhere else. And I did that, but it was not in the right way. I showed my mom and she just completely murdered it. So what I thought was good did not mean that other people thought was good. So I know sometimes you might think like, oh, this is a good article, but you might see nothing happening. So that's one thing that I like to be able to offer my course is that I'll read your article and give you my feedback, because I think it's good to have someone who knows what they're doing a little bit longer to be able to help you through those different questions you might have about yourself or your actual work. And it took time, but over time, I learned how to write my articles and write them in a way for not only Google, but for people to enjoy. So what I do is I follow a formula, and this is what I want to share with you guys. And what I do is basically, I find long tail keywords that people are searching for on Google, and then I stay in my niche. So I'm in the business, financial, personal finance niche. So I stay in my lane. And then when I'm asking myself, is this a good keyword? I'm asking myself, is it easy to rank for? Is the search volume over 1,000 searches per month? So what I do, and this is niche dependent. So there's a lot of people that search for things in the personal finance market. So I'm always looking for things that are 1,000 or more. This may not happen for you, but I can help you guys out with all of this information. But also, I want to make sure that I can outrank my competition. I want to read the articles that are showing up in the search results, and then I'll ask myself, can I do better? And if the answer is yes, then I'm going to be able to write my article. So this is kind of like my formula. And because of this, I'm able to rank on Google. So this is the keywords, the KW Finder tool I use. And this is what I use to kind of find out if I should write something or not. This is just one of the ways that I do. So first I put in the keyword, and then it tells me the search volume. And at the time when I wrote this article, it was green. So this number was green and it was easy to rank for. So I want you guys to know is that for a brand new website, and even mine today, I try to go for the ones that are easy to rank for. That means that they are less competitive. So the easier it is to rank for, the better my chances of actually being able to get my article in the search results. So I do this time and time again. So I'm ranking high up for top 10 money earning apps. I use the exact same formula. And at the same time, I put in KW Finder. This was the search results. This has become more competitive over time. And you can see my article is right here. triedandtruemomjobs.com is my website. And then I'm showing up here. So this is just some of the things that I do when I am writing my articles. This is the route I go, but I usually make sure it's green first. And that's what I recommend you guys do as well. This is an example of how green looks, but this is the keyword that I was targeting. And then same thing, online jobs for students. I'm in my lane. Now, although I have a website about online jobs for moms, this information, a lot of it applies to students as well. So I would recommend you guys do the same thing. If you have information that can work for different sets of groups of people, write it, because that means that you are knowledgeable about these things. You can get traffic from these different avenues. And that's all we want. We want to get consistent traffic to our website so we can consistently make money from ads and affiliate marketing and sponsorships too. And even you can do seasonal things. So I found that people are searching for summer jobs for teachers. So although I have a blog about jobs, stay-at-home mom jobs, a lot of those jobs, they can work for teachers too, especially in the summertime. So you want to just think about and do your keyword research. I didn't think about summer jobs for teachers. Doing my keyword research was what told me that people are searching for summer jobs for teachers. So, and when I saw that it was green and easy to rank for, I said, oh, I can write about this. And now I'm number 2, showing up the second search result on Google. And I'm getting a lot of traffic from this article, primarily around the summertime, since teachers really probably don't care about summer jobs until it gets around that time, that season. So this is just some of the things that I do when I'm trying to write my articles, and I'm always thinking like that. And website speed is huge. So I have a course that I'm going to be showing with you guys in a second. And there are people already in my course, and they are implementing some of the things that I have in there. And one of the sections is website speed. Now, speed optimization is one of the ranking factors on Google. They want to make sure that you have a fast website. And if you don't have, if people have to wait too long when they click on your article and then they click off and go somewhere else, that's telling Google that this website is too slow and this is wasting the user's time. Google wants to please their users. So because of that, excuse me, Google wants to please their users. So because of that, they want to only show websites that are fast, that load fast, because people, this is a microwave generation. We're not trying to wait. So if your site is slow, it's not going to help you rank in the search results. So one of the things that I did in the course is show people how to actually speed up their website. And this particular person had a 27, which was very poor. And then after implementing the things that I talked about, it went all the way to 87. And then for her desktop, this is on mobile. And on her desktop, it went to almost perfect. You can barely get any better than this. So this is just one of the things I wanted to share with you guys, some of the results that, these are our quick results that she was able to get. And she shared it, I'm like, okay, I have to share this with the team. So this is a six-figure blog blueprint promise. So you're going to be able to learn what types of articles to write, how to get people to read them, how to monetize that traffic, and the structure I use to consistently generate 6 figures per year doing it. So in the course, you're going to have a learning management system with the online portal access, your own username and password to the course curriculum. And then we have a private Facebook group for members around the country where they post relevant content and they share best practices and wins. So the course is $19.97, but for a limited time, I'm going to be offering this 50% off discount and give it to you guys for $997. Now, you can either go to sixfigureblogblueprint.com/masterclass to access this discount, or it should be on the page where it says enroll now. So this is where I'm going to be able to have that. I'm also going to include this in the description of this video where you guys can get access to this. But let me go and show you a little bit more about what is all in the course. So this is what's going to be offered. I'm going to have a step-by-step blogging blueprint for writing articles, getting people to read them, and how to monetize that traffic. You're also going to have access to our online learning management system. So module 1, this is going to be what's module 1. So first thing we got to do is we got to make sure that your website is in a place where it can please Google. So we're going to have an SEO site audit. So this is the first lesson. It's going to be, is your website secure? Now I get about 10,000 attacks to my website a day, and I show you in the course, it's ridiculous. So you need to make sure that your website is secure because people are trying to attack websites every single day. So first thing I do is to show you how to secure your website. The next thing I do is to show you, make sure that your website is mobile friendly. Having a mobile friendly website is one of Google ranking factors. So if your website is not mobile friendly, it will not show up in the search results. So you need to make sure you have that before you move forward. And then, like I was talking about earlier, website speed is crucial. So I'll show you how to check your site speed, and then most importantly, how to improve your site speed. And then I'm going to show you how to reduce the size of your images. The images are usually the #1 reason why sites are so slow. So you need to make sure you know and how to optimize those images. And then I have some plugins that I use that can give you some resources on. Next is the website structure. So when people come to your homepage, it's important for them to understand exactly what you do. So we go through about what should be on your homepage and just only what to include. It doesn't have to be a lot. And then we talk about what to have on your about page and what to have on your contact page. So we're doing this stuff before we get into all the articles because you want to get this on autopilot. You want to make sure that this part is done. And then just making sure your website design. So do you have too many call to actions? What kind of pop-ups are you using? What kind of photos are you using? We want to make sure that your website has a good design. So before you can move forward, you can start just writing articles and just have this thing on autopilot. Module 2 is just understanding Google. So you want to make sure before you start trying to write for them that you understand exactly what they want from you. So with lesson 1 is going to be why you want Google traffic, how Google works. Lesson 3 is going to be what it takes to rank on Google. And then lesson 4 is going to be what Google doesn't like. So buying links, bad user experience, keyword cannibalization. These are things that you want to make sure that you're not doing so you can be in favor of the Google algorithm. And then we're going to talk about the Google algorithm, the ups and downs that you have to understand. Then this is a big portion of the course, and it's going to be about keyword research. This is where your content lies. Your content lies on what people are searching for. So I'm going to show you how to find a winning keyword, how to use KW Finder, how to use keywords everywhere, how to find keywords from your competitors, how to use Google for keyword research, how to use YouTube for keyword research, and Pinterest for keyword research. And then I'm going to share with you guys what kind of keywords make for a great affiliate opportunity. Because I was talking before, this is how I make the most money on my site. So you want to make sure that when you're doing your keyword research, look for the opportunities that are going to make you more money on the affiliate side, because that's a great source of income. And then module 4, this is another huge portion of the course, and it's about how to write your articles. So now that you actually know what you're going to write about, you need to know how to write it to rank on Google. This is like everything. So I want to give you copywriting tips that you must use on every single article, how to write your first paragraph, how to naturally include your targeted keyword and LSI keywords, how to use H1, H2, and H3 headings throughout your articles, how to write your article to rank on Google, how to post your article to WordPress, how to prevent advertisement links from being followed, disclaimers, and just how to add images and multimedia to your articles. So you guys are just literally gonna know exactly what you're gonna need to do for every single article. Once you learn these things, you don't have to go back to these lessons. You're gonna just know it. And that's so important. Once you know this stuff, you can start applying it to all of your articles. And then we go through Yoast. So we talk about what Yoast is, why it is so important, how to install it, and how to use it. And then some title hacks to help you rank above your competition. Now, I'm telling you guys, honestly, I feel like these title hacks are everything. It's going to help you beat your competition. So this is a huge portion that I'm smiling because I just know it's going to help you guys. And then lesson 3 is going to be what to do before you hit publish. So you want to be able to rewrite your permalink for SEO purposes for it to rank on Google. So this is keyword, just another way to do more keyword optimization. Then you need to make sure that you're adding your featured image. I have an SEO checklist. So this checklist was everything you need to do before you hit publish. So it's going to be a checklist and a printable for you guys to make sure that before you hit publish, you can check everything off and say, yep, all right, this is the best article on the internet. And it's because I just did all these things right here. Next is how to get backlinks. So there's something called on-page SEO, which is about how to write your articles on Google. And then there's something called off-page SEO. And that is exactly what backlinks are. You have to have this off-page SEO too. So how to get backlinks. We talk about what backlinks are, how to get backlinks from Facebook, how to get backlinks from ActiveRain, and how to get natural backlinks. Now, backlinks from ActiveRain, it costs $200 a year to get on this platform. And what I'm offering is for you guys for free. So I pay for the service. I'm offering this to you guys as a bonus to purchasing the course. You're able to use this platform as well under my name. So that's one thing I'm going to be able to offer to you guys. So it's just another benefit to the course. And another thing that I do, so I'm in a lot of private Facebook groups that I see a lot of great affiliate opportunities. And this one came from the New York Times. So what I do when you are in my course, when I find these, whenever they come across, I hurry up, I screenshot it, and I send it to the group in the Facebook group. And I tell them, say, hey, great backlink opportunity. Does this fit anyone? Let me know. If it does, then I tell them what to do. So this just happened. Recently, we had a Business Insider one. We had a couple other ones. So I put them in the group, and if it fits someone's criteria, then they write it. So this is just another great opportunity to get backlinks from high authority websites. I mean, it would be amazing to get featured and be able to say that I was featured by the New York Times. Like, how awesome would that be? So that's just another benefit that I have in the course. So this is just something that is very valuable that I know you'll see the value out of. Next is how to use Google products. So this is just basically understanding how to use Google's Search Console. So how to use it, how to get it set up, and then actually how to find other keywords to use. So once you start getting your articles to rank on Google, Google's Search Console can actually help you better optimize those articles that are starting to gain traction in Google. And I show you how to do that. And then Google Analytics. So we go through how to use Google Analytics. This is something I use literally every day. Now, I typically just use it to see my real-time visits because I'm always having people on my website. So the way that I actually know that my website is still up is that I can see people on my website. If my website was down, it would say 0. So it would look like as if no one was on my website. So if I ever see that, I'm like, oh, there's a problem. So I use Google Analytics for pretty much every day just to see how many people throughout the day. I'm like, oh, is it up? Yeah, people are on my website. So that's just one of the ways that I use Google Analytics. And then how to index your posts. So once you do publish your post, definitely for a new site, Google doesn't crawl those sites as often. So you want to make sure that you kind of try and push it and give it some, do it well, all that you can to get your article to rank faster on Google. So I show you how to do that as well. And this is something that over time you won't need to do. And then monetizing your website. So now that you have your articles ranking on Google, how are you going to monetize it? First thing to do is consider ads. So then I talked about the only ad networks that you should consider, which pages you should not have ads on. So don't think that you should have ads on all of your articles. I don't, and there's a reason for that. And then the lesson 2 is how to monetize your website with sponsorships. So we talk about what to charge, how to find sponsorships. So this is what is basically in that section right there. And then lesson 3 is my favorite. It's talking about affiliate marketing and how to monetize your website through affiliate marketing. So we talk about how to find the right affiliate marketing programs, tips to help increase conversions and more, because I go in depth in affiliate marketing. And then lesson 4, this is a tactic I think that everyone should use to monetize their blog. So if you feel like things aren't working, you want to make more money. If you use this tactic, I know that you can make more money. And then I have a bonus to this. So then I'm going to actually share with you what I learned on the way to building a 6-figure blog in under 2 years. So with that, I give you a detailed schedule of my blogging schedule when I had a full-time job. So I highly recommend to follow the exact same schedule that I use. Remember, I had a full-time job. I was a mom, I'm a wife, and I still was able to work on my blog. So I show you exactly what things I was doing every single day. It wasn't a lot. I didn't have too much time. So if you follow this schedule, I know you guys can be able to stay consistent, still have a life. You still have to take care of home and be able to get to the point where you can start making money on autopilot with your blog. And then I share some important lessons I've learned along the way, how to prevent a huge tax bill. Because I made so much money the next year and I just wasn't prepared, my business wasn't structured the right way, I had to pay over $40,000 in taxes. And I can help you prevent that if you use the strategies that I now use. I don't pay nothing. I don't pay anything near like that. And I still make a lot of money. So you want to make sure that your business is set up in the right way. And then systems and processes I use to run my business. I share that all with you guys. So another bonus is that anyone who purchases by midnight tonight, they're going to give you guys this special offer to receive 2 amazing bonuses worth $13.61. So you're going to get that on top of, you're also going to be getting complimentary 1-year membership in my Google Ranking for Revenue article writing accelerator. And that's worth over $1,000. And this is what I love so much. So this is going to have a live Zoom Q&A group call every single month. So we already do this in my course right now. It works really well because one of the things that, because it takes so long to start making money, so about 6 months to a year, that's a long time. And sometimes, you can get off task. Our monthly calls are a great way to keep you accountable. One of the things that we do is say, okay, what did you accomplish from our last meeting? And I always give them action items that they need to make sure that they do before our next call. And it helps keep them on task too. So this is one of the things I think is so valuable, just to help keep you on task. Any questions you have, you don't have to wait for the monthly meetings to ask me any questions. You do have access to me. And this is the really big part, I think, is that it's going to help you stay on task. And it's working well for people who are in the group right now. And you can also see my process in real time. So I actually shared too on other examples I did when I was writing an article. I show you how to do it and my thinking about, my thought process on what I do and why I do what I do. So all of that is in there. It's also valuable. And I know that it's going to help you guys build your blog into a 6-figure business. Now, some frequently asked questions is, how long will it take to start getting traffic to my website this way? So like I was saying before, I want your expectations to be 6 months to a year. It could be much faster than that, but I just want to set your expectations to that because that is the true reality of most blogs, I'll say. How much are the keyword tools you use? So I use Keywords Everywhere, and that costs $10 for 100,000 searches. So I probably pay $10 maybe a year. So you think you're okay with that? And then KW Finder, I pay $49 a month, but you can choose to just do it. What I suggest, if you're low on funds, use KW Finder, do all your keyword research in that month, and then cancel it, and then just work on that list that you got all these content ideas from, and then work off that list. If you need to go ahead and get it, purchase it again, but then do that, but do that later. You know, you can get a whole year's worth of content if you wanted to. So I would just grind out, trying to work to, after you go through the course with the keyword research section, then use all the things that you learned, go through it, and then build your content calendar, build your spreadsheet up, and then you can go ahead and cancel KW Finder. That's what I would recommend to you guys. And do I teach other ways for getting traffic to a website? No, this course, I'll always say master one thing first before you move on to something else. So I want you guys to just stay focused on trying to get this traffic from Google. Once you get it running on autopilot, then yes, start a YouTube channel or a podcast or do whatever you want. But just focus on doing this first, get it running on autopilot, and then move on to something else. And will this program teach you how to make money? Absolutely. The whole point of this program is to teach you how to build a six-figure blog. So once again, you guys can go to either sixfigureblogblueprint.com /masterclass to get this 50% off discount. Or I'm going to put it on the course page where you can go to enroll now, and this is where you can get access to this. So I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions, you can feel free to email me at whitney@sixfigureblogblueprint.com, and I'm happy to answer any questions. And thank you for joining me today. Have a great day.